Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this, Kate, the defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. That QB speed is a difference maker.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 10, back to throw. He's going to pull this one down and run with it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
That's caught for the first. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Moving the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Takes the 2nd down snap. Oh, he lost the football. And the Broncos corral it. They're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. That play good for 17 on the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Coming up to stop that play with Jade Barron.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
They give it to him again. And into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. And if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they are on it, short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Sanders on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. He's going to throw it. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
8 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. The Jaguars into punt formation. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Dropping back to throw. Finds a man right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Number 10. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Jaguars have running back Bashal Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. On the give, it's Tootin. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He'll call his own number. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's making a bid for it. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's good for the Jaguars. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 2nd down give to Tootin. He's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's got him that 1st down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at 1st and goal.
That's good for a Jaguars.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. First and goal. Here's Tootin. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead.
Jacksonville.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead.
Broncos 3.
Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense all set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down, play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw. Stepping up, and he's going to run.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. Now, after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. And off to Tootin. He's going to get this one in the 36-yard line. Pickup of 17. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Back to throw now.
First down, Jaguars.
Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's another Jaguars first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Jaguar first down.
Throwing now off the play action. That one's complete, right side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Broncos' 49-yard line.
They're throwing it. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
He was covered by Travis Hunter.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Jacksonville in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. Denver set to take the field on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a heartbeat. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. Hits him on the out route. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
We'll air it out on third. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Keeps it on the option here. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Took off with it again. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. First down now, ball at the 33.
33-yard line.
Back to throw. Looking right, and he finds it. And they take him down right along the 30.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Option design here. Second down run, good for 4. That brings up third down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the gun on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
From the red zone now. He's got it over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
The give here on second. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down. And we're still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Shotgun now on third down. But the Broncos will get it back. Heads up play to recover that one. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Sanders sends it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Jaguars have running back Bashal Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. And you can see with just this and one more game remaining this season, he's leading the league in rushing touchdowns. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. He stays up. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. Steps up and he's running with it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
Jaguars, 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Back to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They'll throw it here on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And he's tackled for a short gain. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Third and long. They're going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And they bring him down around the 34. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push their lead to 4. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here just before halftime. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Broncos with their offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. New set of downs for them from the 31. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Rolling from the gun here. All the left side. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throw here, 3rd down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
That's good for our Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 9.
They're going play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Taking a shot deep here. Has it down close. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the...
It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They're not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos push their lead to 3.
13. Jaguars 10.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lead up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Jaguars have running back Bashal Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. They go play action on first down. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. It's his running back. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's a throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He got 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Sticking to the air here. He'll try and run this. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. He'll throw it. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars grab the lead on their first series of the half.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. On first down, they'll run. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. A give now from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Here from the gun. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Short pass brought in. Still has some space inside the 35. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 16-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. He keeps it himself. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Offense is set. First and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Rose caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Third down from the gun. That one connects. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Gain of 4. Brings up fourth down.
Looking to throw. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
Well, I think we could all tell, Brock, when they saw that flag, they knew exactly what was coming.
Yeah, and unlike those wrestlers I watched growing up who could hide under the ring and just get away from everybody, there's no hiding now. All eyes on him.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Looking to throw here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a lead just before the end of the third. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Jaguars 17.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Jaguars have running back Bashal Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now across the league in rushing yards. Tootin gets it from the gun. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. We kick the running back in motion. Third and long for him here. That's the line, he's going to run for it.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and forced a fourth down.
So out now comes the punter. And they could really use a good one here. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
Pass play now. Finds a man right side. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That's good. Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
He was brought down by Caleb Ransaw. A gain of 5 brings up
Off the play fake, he'll throw.
the 46-yard line.
Caught by his back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Sending him on the dive. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They're going to try and throw it here. He's got it over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Looking slant route, complete. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Broncos making a 9-point advantage. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
A motion to tight end left. First down, play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up second and 10.
He's going to throw again on second down. And that's him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up.
Here he is on third and short. Here's a screen for 2. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. All set now, first and 10.
15 yards. And the Jaguars first down. A gain of 15. And the Jaguars.
Still sticking with the passing game. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3.
Throwing off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he goes, third and long. Complete left side to Thomas. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. Completes another one to Thomas. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
First and 10, looking to throw. It is caught left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the Broncos' 26-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. Sticking to the air here. One's complete, right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
From the red zone on first. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Running this one left. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Finds his back complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Jaguars down by only 3. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
Gain of 20. That's good for the Jaguars. 1st down.
Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Out of bounds just past midfield.
Setting up to pass. Complete over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 4.
Throwing now. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
And it's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So the penalty would have given them a lot of yardage anyway, Brock, but getting the catch, that makes it feel a whole lot better.
Look at his ability to not only work deep downfield through contact, but come up with the catch as well. You know, Kate, that's what scouts call competitive toughness. That's what a quarterback calls his best friend. You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here he is to throw. He's got it. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now?
That ties the game.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, it'll be for the game winner.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Broncos take over 1st
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
24-yard line.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX, out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then brought in
And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Denver ready for another offensive possession. Well, they couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, partner, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and hopefully help them start this overtime period by taking the lead. First throw of overtime. Hits his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. Running it now out of the gun. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Back to throw. To his wide out, it's a screen. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Brings up third down and
Here he is on 3rd and short. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down. He takes off with it. Escapes the defender. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down.
first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll go with another option play to the left. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
I love that part. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
That's incomplete on second down. All right, needing 3 yards here on third down if they want to keep this opening drive of overtime going.
Third and goal.
Looking in the air here. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos go up by 6. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
Jaguars 27.
Challenge has been laid down, partner, and it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Now it's his turn in overtime. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up second down. Throwing from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. Here he goes, third and long. He's making a bid for it. Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on fourth down. They're going to try to throw for it. Oh, big interception here. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.